question is, how much will A2L Refrigerant be out the gate? Whenever they start producing this new equipment, how much a drum or a 32, what's the other, 454A, B, how much would it be out the gate? Y'all let me know. Leave it in the comments in the description below. I'm sweating this morning. Hope everybody having a great, blessed Sunday. Boy, out here. How much will A2L Refrigerant be out the gate? Let me know. Leave it in the comments in the description. I'm not going to be on this live too long. But let's talk about a little refrigerant real quick. I just want to know what y'all think the price would be, or what y'all heard the price would be. So if we got any vendors, HVAC suppliers on here, y'all leave in the comment. Let us know how much would the A2L refrigerants be for HVAC in the United States of America. Boo man, what up? Yeah, so I'm just jumping on this live real quick, asking about A2L refrigerants. I want to know how much of the new refrigerants are 32, 454B, how much it's going to be for. I don't even know what they're going to be, 25-pound drum, 30-pound drums. Y'all let me know. Leave in the comments in the description. How much would an A2L refrigerant be? Soon as they start dropping this new equipment, how much would a drum be? Would the drum going to be 25 pounds, 30 pounds? Y'all let me know. Happy Sunday, man. Y'all see I'm sweating, man. Had to stock all my refrigerant, trying to get prepared for, you know, we got that. We got that good. And when I say that good, because what I heard that, like this refrigerant right here, that's that 410A, that's the gray drum, right? Joe Shear said it's gonna be 20-pound drums. 20-pound drums for the A2L? Which one? 454 or 32? Man. So how much would it be per ounce? How much would it be per pound? Y'all let me know. Leave in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, what y'all heard. How much of a 20-pound drum of the new refrigerant going to be? You know, with 410A, because they probably 2K. So y'all know when 410A dropped, it used to be like $65 a pound. That's when I first started anyway. I started in the industry around 2012. When I got my first job, 410A used to be $55, $60 per drum. And so I want to know if the A2L refrigerant be around that same cost coming out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Because if they anywhere around 100 R32 about 250 right now, dog. If R32 at 250 right now, that's going to skyrocket the 410A prices. That's just my thought. If we forced to get that, or the 410A price could go cheaper. I don't know what y'all think. Because if you got a homeowner, you know, if it's already on the level of 410A, homeowner gonna be like, hey, I'd rather just get my unit charged up, replace that evaporator coil. So it's gonna be some gray areas, you know, around. And you know what I'm saying? The honest contractors, us honest contractors, you know, there's gonna be some gray areas. You know, codes are meant to be broken. Why would they change the standard size refrigerant jugs? Really never know standard size refrigerant jugs. Cause you got I guess it depends on the weight and how much you can put in it. Cause you got the R22, those are 30-pound drums. I think they weigh about 35 pounds full. He say, Joe Shear say, thicker tank, more room for expansion. So what's the weight of the drums or tanks empty? Because I think, R22 with an empty drum is 5 pounds. 410A, an empty drum is 9 pounds. If you tear it out, it'd be like 34 or something like that. AC system price wise, man. So Joe Shear said it'd be about 250 pounds right now. If anybody heard about the A2L refrigerant, what are y'all hearing that the price is going to be when they start rolling this stuff out? So I'm actually, because I haven't even checked on them. I'm checking my supplier probably early next week. I don't know if I'm gonna have time tomorrow because I didn't even really know it was available. And I used R32 one time. Well, I didn't use it. I recovered some out of window unit. I actually had the video. It was just a little bit. I don't even know if I recovered it. But he said $500 for 20 pounds of R32. Wow. $500. Sableek, I know I'm probably butchering your name. He say $500 for 20 pounds of R32. Wow. So hey, man, homeowners, man, they gonna, I don't know. So I don't, what they gonna do to the A1 refrigerant? What are they gonna do to the price of the A1 refrigerant? So for R32 and Goodman, I would. He say he check. Sableek say he check. I'm just gonna call you Sableek, man. If you want to leave in a comment how you pronounce your name, I'm not familiar with the what they call them, ticker names. But he said he checked Goodman the other day. It was $500, and I would think Goodman would have it for cheaper because they've been used. That's Daikin. I think Daikin bought Goodman out. They've been using R32 for years, so I know they can get it, you know, for the low because that's a Chinese company. They really manufacturing that. The shop 30 jugs or so. AC System Service Kevin say, y'all must be networking. They say price wise, man. I can't really Goodman is the place. Told me 250. So I guess what part of the country you're in, but that's a big disparity right there from 250 to 500. I don't care what part of the country you're in. But I'll check Goodman tomorrow also. So like I said, I just want to know the price. I was about to ask, have y'all been using the R32, but I'm really concerned about the prices. MLW say, happy Sunday, everyone. Yeah, happy Sunday to everybody. Hope everybody gets some rest. You know what I'm saying? I'm sweating this morning because I just got through transporting some refrigerant out of my garage. But I'm done for the day, man. I'm finna go kick back. Probably lay on the couch or something all day. Ain't no basketball. NBA finals don't start till next Thursday. Like I say, man, I hope Dallas win, man. But Boston been dominating all year, so if I was a betting man, I had to put my money on Boston. But we ain't gonna get in there. It's $260 at John Stone for 20 pounds. Man, they got 20-pound drums. So, like I say, I don't know too much about the A2L equipment, so I'm thinking that the equipment is going to hold less refrigerant. Because I'm thinking 20 pounds, man, they probably need to start selling this stuff by the ounces. Because you know, Goodman equipment, Daikin equipment, even on their name tag, they say they might have a 5-ton unit with pre-charged 410A. They put it in ounces anyway. It might be like 111 ounces or something like that. So Joe Shit say he want to store more 410A, but once you add up the price of storage unit monthly, it doesn't make sense. You can store it somewhere else, maybe in your house or something like that. But as far as my storage unit, I need it anyway. Yeah, and I'm sure you really need a safe place to store that stuff too, though. But I mean, at the end of the day, if it do like R22 did, especially with these prices, I'm looking at y'all saying this R32 going to be. I think a lot of families going to want to go ahead and just charge their unit up. But we're going to see what the guidelines is, the EPA guidelines, and depending on what state you're in, how strict they're going to be as far as the fines and stuff like that. Because you see people still putting in R22 on units also. AC System Kevin said, yes, Joe, but 30 away, it's going way up in a year. Yeah, I believe so too, man. Like I say, I like to, man, I remember R22 was like $300 at one time. Right before it just skyrocketed, it was like $350. I was like, man, I wish I would have bought me a pallet of that R22. I'd have been all right now. Joe say he's sitting on about 2.5. I bought them last year thinking it was as low as it's going to be. And behold, it's even cheaper. Yeah, that's why I say, man, it's almost like the stock market. Like I say, man, I be watching them. That's how you got to play the refrigerant. I be watching them refrigerant prices, and every now and then, you know what I'm saying, I would, if I were y'all, man, I would call my supplier, try to find the cheapest, because sometimes the suppliers give you deals, right? So try to find the cheapest you can find, and see if you can price match. And I gotta check, because I'm with one company. I'm trying to see if they're gonna let me put this on my rebate. I've been buying a bunch of, man, commercial units this year. I'm already pretty much at my rebate target anyway. You know what I'm saying? We only 5 or 6 months into the year, so I'm finna blow past that. So I'm pretty much probably gonna get all this for free. To be honest with you, once I get my not free, but at least half off. So I can break that almost down like $90 a drum or something like that. So it just, you know what I'm saying? So it's basically, and then when you start adding up, I always say, man, we got to think when we start adding up, let's say if I put that on a credit card, of course I'm going to pay it off in a month, but you get points and stuff like that. So if you really want to put those points that you're going to get on your credit card, that's free cash. You know what I'm saying? You can put that toward that too. And it's a write-off at the end of the day too. Can't just sit on the money either. But like I say, man, this I don't want to get too deep into this. I know we got technicians, we got contractors out there. This is what I'm doing. I really want to know what y'all hearing about the A2L refrigerant. Look like I'm hearing everything from $250 all the way up to $500 on R32. So if anybody tell me, let's say a pre-charge equipment, a factory charge equipment, how much of that R32 or 454B come pre-charged in the new equipment? Anywhere from a 3 to a 5 ton unit. Like I said, I don't know anything about the new. I'm more of a person, man. I figured out when they start rolling it out, I figured out I'll take me a class or two and get sped up on it. Tell you, out of Maryland, my man is a chess player. I always freestyle. Yeah, man, I love chess though. Really, I love chess. I tell my wife that all the time. You know what I'm saying? I spent a lot of time on that chessboard in the day room. Real talk, I do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. Even with I like that chess philosophy though, man. Even when I'm out in the field, you know, troubleshooting equipment, I'm thinking like a chess player though. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I literally spent hours and hours trying to perfect that game. You know what I'm saying? And I do kind of use that philosophy of life. I don't really do nothing just, unless I'm with my wife, we'll do something spontaneous or whatever. But nah, I like to think before I move. So she'll say it was a few years ago when 410A came out, before you really needed to have it on the everyday service call. Yeah, man, I remember 410A. Like I say, when I first got in the field, man, it wasn't nothing, man. And I did commercial work, but it wasn't nothing for us to throw some 410A in the system, not even think twice about it. You know what I'm saying? Giving out free 410A, because like I say, it was so cheap. But now, man, you got to sit down and think about it, man. You got a little leak right here. You got about 60 PSI. You might want to try to find that leak or something like that, because it's expensive now. But shoot, man, I remember I would run up on units. It's like 60, 70 PSI. I'm just going to dump some in there and be like, hey, monitor it. If it go down fast in a couple of days or something, or, give us a call. And like I say, commercial got big equipment. Sometimes, man, we'll dump a whole drum of 14 in there to get the folks going. Can't do that no more. Hey, Joe Shit, can you remember about how much you paid for that, them 2.5 drums? What you got, 3 drums? About how much you paid for it a couple years ago or last year? Do you remember? It sounds like you probably paid at least $300 for it. $250, $300. Let me see, do you need license to install HVAC equipment? Yes, you do need license to install HVAC equipment. You need license to work on HVAC equipment. Then it depends on what part of the country you're in. In Texas, you do need license. A lot of people probably working on it without license, but I think even if you're gonna do a maintenance on the unit, open up the unit and change the capacity, you really need license. But I hear in some states you don't need license. I guess it depends on where you're at. All right, Kevin. Happy Sunday. Peace out, man. Y'all stay safe. 2.5 pallets between 250, and 290. That's what I figured. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, man, I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up. Like I say, man, we got but I was talking to my supplier, man. They were doing some funny things with their 410A. I got a couple drums right here, them gray drums. I don't know if it's true or not, but I don't know if they stopped manufacturing, but they say some of that stuff, man, come from China, be watered down, but you got to get that pink drum, man. That's the official right there, folks. So yeah, we ready. You see, we ready, folks. Let me see. We got our recovery tanks. Let me see, man. PB, I know some of them guys be new to my channel. They see me working out a bucket, be laughing like, hey, look at this. People leave comments, hey man, that man working out a bucket. Dude, I've been doing veto packs. You know how many veto packs I got? I spent $300-$400 on packs. You know what I'm saying? I used to, this one right here, I used to like this one because I used to do a bench, but I've worked around some old school guys, man. Them old school guys, they work out of buckets, I'm telling you. The bucket's a whole lot easier. That backpack right there, so I love to have all my tools. You know what I'm saying? I used to get on the roof. Shoot, man, I used to have all my tools with me. You know what I'm saying? This is a steel great backpack right here. You know what I'm saying? They make good stuff. I got it now. But like I say, a customer, man, not looking at the $400 bag, like, oh man, that's a cool tool bag and all that. That be technicians worry about what you got. You know what I'm saying? Customers can care less if you walk through their house with a bucket on. They just want their stuff fixed. I ain't never had a customer even look at me sideways. Like I say, I am getting some bucket with my logo and stuff on that. I'm working on that now. But I ain't never had no customer look at me sideways because I got my tools in the bucket. All right, man. So Bleak say how much I'm paying for that 410A. I'm not gonna share the cost of what I paid for it, but it's around same thing everybody else paying for it. Like I say, I'm just trying to do it to the where like rebates and cash back and stuff like that to get my price down a little cheaper. But I'm paying what everybody else paying for. What the market rate is right now, that's how much I'm paying for. So if 410A go down to $100 a drum tomorrow, I lose out. You know what I'm saying? That's just the risk I'm taking. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to give my price because I can have customers looking at this live one day, be like, hey man, you paid this much, but you charged me this much, which is really don't matter what I pay for it. I can charge whatever I want to pay for it, but I ain't gonna get my prices out like that. He said he remember, Kristen said he remembers seeing 410A under $100 in 2017 or so. Yeah, man, I wish I would have jumped on it then. Yep. In 2017, you know what I'm saying? That's double, triple your prices right there. And I think I remember around that time too, because right after that though, shot up. I don't know if it was in 2017 or right before COVID. One of them though, I'm talking about they doubled. They went for that 100, 200, just like that, overnight. Like I say, and right now, man, it can go from, shoot, whatever we paying for, what, 250, 200, 250, 300, it can go to $90 again. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's life though. That's a chance we gotta take. And even if we go to $90 though, think about it. Even if it drop down to $90 right now, what I paid for, I'm still finna make my money back. That's what the contractors pay for. I'm still finna sell it by the pound or sell it by the ounces. You know what I'm saying? All right, man, I'm finna get ready to get up out of here though, man. So, like I say, so A2L Refrigerant though, going from anywhere from $250 to $500 a drum. From $250 to $500 a drum. He said, I hope you sell it all this summer. That'd be a great summer, man, but I doubt, I don't have that many customers. I don't think I'd sell it all this summer. And really, like I say, I'm playing the long game. I don't want to sell it all this summer because the price is not going to fluctuate like that. You know what I'm saying? If I sell 10, 20 drums, you know, for this summer, by the pound, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing the long game. I want to see even 25 and 26, and even. And I'm still gonna be on the radar, you know what I'm saying, looking. If I see that price drop a little bit more, I might buy some more. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking, you know, 2026, 2027. Yeah. Cause that's the cleanest back of my truck looking months. Yeah, man. But let me see. I just took my matter of fact, man, what I need to do, man, I want to take this ladder rack right here. I might buy me another jet rack. Cause that ladder just in my way, man. Well, I might take this one right here. But when I get somebody else in this truck right here, I might let them do it. I might take this jet rack. I think the jet rack go anywhere between, I think I paid like $100 something for it. So I might just buy me another one. Keep this one in this truck. Cause man, that ladder, man, I don't think about it. It just had them LEDs set up, and then it's right here got that slant. I'm trying to make sure it works. Jet rack had, cause I did a video of me installing that jet rack, and jet rack actually left a comment up under that video and told me, "Thank you. That was a great demo." So I need to reach out to them too and get them the model number of this nap hat and ask them will it work. I'm sure it'll work, but it fit perfect in that truck over there. Let me see, these 410A cores leaking left and right. Yeah, man. And that's the only thing about it too. Because aluminum cores, I don't even try to repair. You got a leak in your core, you got to replace it. Or you can call it another contractor and see if they want to try to repair it. Because I bought this kit right here, man. I spent my money. I paid almost $100 for this kit right here. I don't know why I bought this. This solder wear, I ain't finna try to use this. I just say, man, I just say if I figure, but it's for aluminum core repair and all that, man, I'm not finna try to repair no aluminum core. And I tried to one time too. Man, I had so many titties on that core with all that stuff just caked up. Man, that's why I say, nah, you gotta just go ahead and replace that evaporator coil. Yeah, I bought this kit right here. I ain't never used it. The thing about it though, you got to try to pull the coil. You got to try to pull the coil. This say if it's in a difficult spot. Now you got to explain to the homeowner. It's going to take work. You might as well go ahead and buy a whole new evaporator coil. I'm going to try to charge you about $1,500, $2,000, just try to fix it. And because that's counting the refrigerant that I'm putting back in there too. You got to pull the coil. Let's say if that aluminum coil leaking at a difficult spot, right? So you got to put nitrogen in there, try to find it or whatever. You got to mark it. If it's in a difficult spot, you can't braze it right there in place. You know what I'm saying? Especially these case coils, you got to try to find it. So basically, you got to try to pull the coil. I got to hope that I fix it. Unless you weld it on the outside or something. But just say if hoping I fix it, man, got me a good braze on there or whatever. Put it back in there. Hit it with nitrogen again. I got soldered everything back up because I just pulled it. Hit it with nitrogen again. And do another leak circuit. And what if you didn't get it? Oh man, it's still bubbling a little bit. Oh, it done shifted on me. Oh, it's moving. Got to try to pull it out again, man. Better go get me another coil. NSB say he just changed out them coils too. Yeah, that microtronic stuff usually work. The epoxy microtronic stuff doesn't usually work either. Yeah, man. Nah, I had a horrible experience. Matter of fact, my boy Railroad, he a good customer of mine, not too far from here. I tried to fix his coil, man. You know, just out the kindness of my heart, because I'm knowing, you know what I'm saying. Man, I tried to fix the dude coil. I went to the store, get some aluminum stuff, tried to braze it, put it in there, it's still leaking. Stuff been running from me. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, man, we had to get him a new evaporator coil, but I tried to fix it for him. Shout out to Railroad O. Flaming Chicken, the epoxy microchina stuff doesn't usually work either. All right, man, but I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. Well, I'm gonna go for 30 minutes. I've been on here 27 minutes. I go for 3 more minutes, man. Y'all got any questions? Like I say, A2L Refrigerant, man, is right around the corner. So we gotta get ready. Holistic Strength, what's up? Good morning. A2L Refrigerant right around the corner. We got a message here for review. Let me check it out. Let's see if I can boot somebody out of here. YouTube say potential inappropriate messages are here for review. I guess they won't let me see it. Like I say, man, I got 2 or 3 more minutes, man. I'd love to kick somebody up out of here this morning just talking crazy, because we just talking about A2L Refrigerant, trying to make the community better. Don't get on here with this nonsense. Ryan, I believe you done asked me that a couple times, but he off to big and better things. Guess it didn't work out for him. Draco, man, I know I messed up your name, man. Love you too, bro. Draco Amistad. Keep up all the hard work, man. Now we gotta work smart, not hard, but we do gotta work hard. At the end of the day, we do work hard. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta mix some of that smarter in it too, because I look at it like, man, we can be running fast the wrong way. But like, hey, man, you working hard, but hey, you finish line that way. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta work smart too. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Every move gotta be a calculated step. We can't be taking, certain jobs. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you, when I first got into it, man, I'll take anything. You know what I'm saying? I'll take anything. Stay busy. Nah, it ain't about just staying busy. Some jobs I'd rather not make no money that whole day than do that job. Okay? Sometimes come back to hunt you. Ryan say he got a R32 Daikin unit installed, A2L. It's good. Hey Ryan, so how many pounds of refrigerant of that R32 came factory installed? And what kind of unit was it? It was a Daikin? Okay, you got a Daikin, so you got a Goodman unit. How many pounds of factory charge it was? I'm trying to figure out about how much, because y'all said come in 20-pound drums. Just say, did it take 5 pounds? Did it take 8 pounds? Did it take 10 pounds? As I'm looking at, hey, if you ain't got them 20 pound drums, uh, if that system holds 10 pounds, you can't get them 2 units out that one drum. I be thinking that 410A be going fast at 20 pounds. Like I say, unless it hold less refrigerant. Let me know, Ryan, if you know about how many. Let me get Rob up out of here talking crazy. I know I want to boot somebody up out of here. There you go, Rob. You're gonna enjoy your Sunday on somebody else's channel. And man, all your fans shrug go back in without dropping the screw into the squirrel cage after you did all the work. Shout out to all the HVAC workers around the world. Yes, sir. HVAC people. Mini split Daikin, atmosphere, R32 works good. I'm about to get into the low voltage. All right, good luck on that low voltage, man. That's the best part, man. Hey, let's read that schematic. I'm working everything out now. Skill set is good. Just need the business side. You know, taxing and all that good stuff. Yeah, man. It take a learning experience as far as the business. Some people are already business mind before they get into the trade. Some people, like myself, you know what I'm saying, trade, because there's a lot of stuff about business, because you really can't take street smarts and apply it to business, man. You get beat up every time. Because street smarts, you really gonna try to just make a profit. You make a profit, you're good. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta make a profit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you buy something for $10, you sell it for $11, you made a profit. But if you just sell it for $11, man, Uncle Sam gonna get you insurance, all that stuff, gonna tax it up, and really you only made $6. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of in the red. That's why it's very important to learn the business side of our taxes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That hits y'all kind of way. Dad say he think R32 refrigerant is the best. Like I say, I don't have much experience with R32. I think R22 is the best, in my opinion. Oh man, you talking about a mini split? Ryan, man, I'm thinking you talking about I said about a 3 to 5 ton unit. I ain't talking about no mini split. I got a mini split. I got 14A in mine, and I'm glad. Like I say, he got a 9K, so you got less than a ton. So you got less than a ton, and it holds how many? You say it holds about 2 pounds. Yeah, man. So I'm thinking, if you got about a 5-ton unit, then it's gonna hold at least 10 pounds. I'm just going by. That might not be right. I'm just going by your 9K BTU. So you got less than a ton though, and it holds 2.5 pounds. I don't know. Zillow King say making a food truck. Nah, man, we do HVAC. We only work on food trucks. Zillow King. Zantanar say I look hot. Yeah, man. It's humid, that's for sure. But it feel good out here today. Yeah, Daikin mini splits already R32. Yeah. Like I say, man, it was a while back that I worked on a window unit for a customer. When I was in my garage, probably about 2 or 3 years ago, they had R32 in there. It had a leak, and I think I actually put 14A back in that unit, and it worked good for them. It was just a backup unit. But I put R32 in there, cause I was like, man, I put 14A in there. I told the customer, hey man, this R32, I don't have no R32. That was 3 years ago. That was a window shaker. And it worked good. Chris will say, y'all don't even have lunch. Y'all working through lunch? What kind of work you doing? You doing residential, Kristen, or you doing commercial? Jane say, what's the better trade, electricians or HVAC? Jane, how you gonna ask me that question, man? You must be new to the channel. Hey, y'all, answer that question for him, man. All my HVAC people. He say, what's the better trade, electrician or HVAC? I don't know, man. Like I say, I don't really know too much about. I know one thing though. If you're an HVAC, you're gonna have to know a little bit about electrician work. That's for sure. But hands down, man, HVAC. I especially to me, as far as the money side of it, trying to hustle, I think it's a lot easier to make more money if you start a business in HVAC, man. Cause we working on equipment, you know. But if my boy, ask my boy United Tradesman. If you want to get into electrician work, go visit Steven's channel with United Tradesman Academy. He's an electrician, and he's about to get his HVAC contract license, so he can share both sides of it. Somebody say electrician, but for me, getting out here, you know what I'm saying, working on different equipment, we got, you know, especially also if you want to work by yourself. Like I say, any trade though, man, I think all the trades good, whether it be plumbers or even appliance repair, electricians, HVAC. But hey, I'm HVAC, man. That's all I know. I don't try to dabble in nothing else. Cause I look at it like this, man. This is probably $1 trillion, especially multi-billion dollar market. I don't have 1% of this market right here. So I don't have time to try to learn something else. I want to try to just, you know what I'm saying, make my mark, get my money in this market right here. Let me get about 1 or 2% of this billion dollar market, I'll be good. If I get 0.5% of this $1 trillion market, I'll be good. Yeah, man, but I'm running out of coffee, man. I gotta go. I ain't got nothing but the squid left. Gotta go to the house. Now, no work today, man. If I wanted some work today, I can go do some work today, but it's a Sabbath day, man. We're gonna keep it holy. I was just, hey, we do a little light work. I don't even need to be sweating right now. But if I want to do some work today, I got some work lined up. I was thinking about it. Cause I got a 7.5 ton unit, man. It's flat. And I got about 2 more units on that roof from 2 other tenants want me to go look at. So I was thinking about, man, I ought to go up there real quick and just put some nitrogen in there. Cause I'm thinking it's leaking around the, it's flat though. I'm thinking it's leaking around the discharge line right at the compressor. And it's R22. I already got the quote approved to try to fix it, man, but they need to replace them units. Hey, man, hey, that's a for sure right on right there, chicken. Flamingo chicken. He say, any trade better than sitting in the cubicle all day. I couldn't do it, man. I used to work for, not Hunter, y'all see I'm representing my Hunter shirt. This last commercial company I used to work for, this Hunter Train right here. Shout out to Hunter Train, man. They flew me to Kentucky to do some training and stuff like that on, not in Telepack, the big Horizon units. But anyway, man, when I worked for Way, they moved me to supervisor. Oh man, they tried to give me a cubicle. They gave me a cubicle with my name on there, supervisor. Man, nah, that ain't me there. I can't do it. I gotta get back in the field. I'm talking about then, I just don't like that office setting, man. I'm going up and down, you know, you got, nah. Good morning. Go get your coffee. Good morning. What you working on today? Nah, man, come on. I ain't got time for that. I just can't do it. I gotta get out, man. That's really what drew me to HVAC, man. I was like, cause I ain't never had no. I dabbled in trades when I was younger, you know, working with my stepfather or whatever. He did plumbing work, so I like to say I've been digging ditches since I was a youngster, doing rough end. But man, when I got to Houston, when I got my job in HVAC, they gave me the van And cause I ain't never, I work at grocery stores. I worked at like plants, assembly line, chicken. I'm talking about from the country, man. I don't work retail as far as Dollar General, Fred Dollar Store, stocking shelves. I worked at a furniture company for a few years. And I wasn't even to drive. I was like the warehouse dude. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't even let me drive the truck. Shout out to my boy Lamar, man. They wouldn't even let me drive the truck. But I used to be his helper, whatever. Loading the furniture up. Man, I got a wild story too, man. One time Lamar was off, and my boy Donald, you know what I'm saying? They let me get the truck one weekend. We had to go across the bridge to Louisiana. We had this white boy with us, just started, but he was a salesman. He sold the furniture. I don't want to lose my story, but he he had his suit on. Me and Donald, we warehouse workers. He wanted to ride because he sold the furniture. Man, that dude talking about, he sat in the middle. And this like a work van. He sat in the middle. Man, this dude, man, him and Donald got into it. Dude talking about we held him hostage because he talking crazy. Talking about we held him hostage, man. Dude done called the highway patrolman on the police. Police man got behind the front of the truck. White police officer with a big hat. I'm talking about get on the ground. Pull the vehicle, get on the ground. Got guns pointed at us. Got us on the side of the road. Now I'm a furniture delivery guy, man, with our co-worker. He a salesman. Get on the ground, man. Man, we getting on the ground. He never down. He really don't know who called who. But the other dude in the suit, he ain't had to get on the ground. Me and Donna had to get on the ground. Need to let Donna tell you this story though. There's another black highway patrolman. He come. Man, y'all get off that ground. You know what I'm saying? Why you got these guys on the ground like this? Hold on, let me see my wife calling. I'm gonna tell her I called back. Hey, yeah, man, dude had us all on the ground. But anyway, man, back to what I was saying though. Oh, let me get this right here, y'all. All right, so anyway, man, but when I got the freedom of I'm going back to HVAC right now. The freedom of just being out in the world, you know what I'm saying? You got your own vehicle, you got your own service van. That's kind of what drove me to HVAC, man. Just the freedom. Like I say, being out that cubicle, being out that warehouse, just a good feeling, man. Willie Birdie say, I love commercial. I'm glad I'm not the only one. He said, Chicken said, I did commercial for a while, but I got tired of the ladders. Residential worked for me because homeowners seem to like me. That's good, man, because you got to be a likable person too, especially if you're going to do residential. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of people, I can be an extrovert when I want to. I'm more of an introvert. I like to do my own thing. That's why I like commercial, man. I like to be on the roof by myself. You know what I'm saying? I like to be in the mechanical room doing my thing. But you still got to be a people person there too, because you got facility managers. But most time when we in commercial, all we doing is going to report what we find, or just give them our diagnosis or whatever we got going on today. Check in and just do our thing like that. But homeowners, you know what I'm saying? You really going into their space. A lot of time when I say helicopters, that's just something that I don't mind at all. I respect the homeowner, residential homeowners. Hey, I don't mind residential homeowners being with me. I do get agitated, man, when they ask me 1,000 questions though. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm trying to troubleshoot, especially if it's like a complex problem. That's what I'm here for. Let me figure it out. Don't expect me to be trying to teach you while I'm trying to work on this equipment. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for sure my first few years in the trade, I couldn't really wrap my head around it. you know, all this stuff. So you expecting me in 30 minutes to an hour to for me to be a professor. So really, I got to be trained in professor. A professor got a certain skill. If he got about 25 to 100 people in his class at that time, it's a certain skill that he have to translate his message for everybody to understand. So I gotta be a professor to learn, to be able to have a teaching style for you to learn. I don't know. You can be a what they call a kinetic learner. I don't know how you learn, but I gotta explain it to a way that you learn. Sometimes be language barriers. So I gotta break it down to you in this certain. Nah, man, just sometimes it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's too much. You know. But they, you know, and then when you kind of get an attitude with them, or you just tell them, then they mad. You know what I'm saying? You not, hey, yeah. Grasshopper say once he had to slap Brian, he would have a speech impediment. Black Muddy, yep, I almost shocked myself because the homeowner wouldn't shut up. Yeah, man, because sometimes, yeah, and sometimes, hey, and that's why I say one bad apple mess them up with all. You know what I'm saying? That'll just put a bad taste in your mouth. You almost got shocked, you almost hurt yourself. So sometimes, yeah, that's really a good antidote you can use. You can tell everybody, hey, no disrespect, no harm, anything like that, but I almost got shocked one time because I couldn't concentrate. Because the homeowner, you know, wouldn't let me concentrate, you know. You know, sometimes when we got the job figured out, you know, let's say if it's a bad capacitor, a bad compressor, I'm changing the compressor out, it's routine to me. And a lot of times we got to concentrate on that too, because sometimes when your mind not on that job, and that's what I'm starting telling the homeowners, man, to be honest with you, I can do a whole lot, probably better job. If you want to watch me, you can watch me all day. Cause I don't get nervous. I do this. You know what I'm saying? You can watch me all day. I'd rather if you watch me and make sure I'm doing everything that I put on my service report or my scope of work. Make sure I do that. You know what I'm saying? Then really you ask me 1,000 questions. And it can be about it, you know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of people like to have a whole conversation or whatever. And somebody else gave me a word of advice also on this channel. He was like, just tell the homeowner, man, we can talk all day once I finish. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to talk about, hey, we can talk about it once I finish. You know, I pull up a chair, we drink some coffee or whatever, but let me complete the job first. Because they can distract you, man. You can go be talking about cars, you be talking about, you know, someone want to talk about women, man, you've seen this show or you've seen that game right there. You know what I'm saying? Who you gonna think? Let me concentrate on the task at hand. Yeah. A lot of time, I forgot to do such and such. Or I have my mind on, let's say about to crimp this wire right here, or I was gonna replace this wire right here, but they got me distracted, and you didn't get that done. NSB say put the homeowner to work. Yeah, a lot of people use that right there, put the homeowner to work. Yeah. But I think the last helicopter video that I had posted, with that lady all up on me, man, I had got a call back. That same property got a call back, and that's another example of me. I fired the customer, man. I just got fed up. Y'all seen how she was when I came back? It was like 10 times that. But this time her husband was there. Both phones was in the attic with me. The callback was, let me see if I can remember the call. Y'all probably remember that video. The original call was, this is what it was. The contactor was stuck and the compressor would stay on, but the blower motor was on. So the unit would freeze up. Now, I get a call back the next day, because I replaced the contact, everything seemed to be running good when I left. I get a call back that one of her son rooms not getting any air. So I'm like, man. So I go there or whatever. Husband asked me 1,000. Yeah, you were just over here. I told him, man, I fixed the main problem. Let me continue to troubleshoot, try to figure out what's going on. So anyway, one of the dampers got stuck because the unit would freeze up and all the water would rush down the plenum and get on. It was one of them old style Honeywell dampers too, the ones that are obsolete. It's rusted out. So, and this was a warranty customer. That plenum, anything outside that furnace, that coil, that condenser, not covered under warranty. Ductwork, zone dampers, they not covered up under the warranty, on warranty. And I made that clear because I made sure. I called a home warranty company, or I had them on the phone with me. I say, can you make sure that they zone and stuff not covered up under warranty? Now, I'm still being nice because I kind of figured out what it was. I'm like, you ain't getting added to a certain room, and I know this unit working. The rest of the house is cooling, but you got a certain part of the house is not cooling. So I already know there's something going on with the zone system. Whether it be the zone board or the what's called. So I did my diagnosis. The arm stuck. It's stuck. So the zone damper though got pookie all over it. Y'all know what pookie is? That's masking. You know what I'm saying? Because it's flexed up. It got a damper. The Honeywell damper is stuck. It got pookie all over it. I can't get to the arm. So I get my knife, and that's the only how I can troubleshoot it. You know, I cut it open around there to get to the arm. Hit the arm, got it unstuck, right? So I go to the thermostat, I let it call for cool or whatever, the damper's stuck. They need new dampers. So, told them they need new dampers or whatever. Me being the guy that I am, trying to be nice to the customer, I say, hey, you need new dampers. But I had it manually open for them. Shouldn't have did that, hindsight. I manually opened for them. Hey, I'm gonna leave it open. I got my little set, my service went set, screw, bagged it out, so there's no way that damper can close. Did that for them, right? So I'm packing up all my stuff. I'm saying it's not covered up under warranty. Shoot them a quote, gave them a price or whatever. Of course, they see my prices. And keep in mind, I think, because I told them, I think one was going to be about $500 or $600. That's how much I charged to change one of those Honeywell dampers out. But I told them, hey, you might want to go ahead and change the other one too, because these dampers are obsolete anyway. And I just gave them an option. Of course, I could have told them, because those dampers these days are more than $100. They used to be cheaper. So I told them though, I say, you can go ahead, probably wise to go ahead to change the other ones out. But you don't need to change this one now, because this one is broken or whatever. Of course, they didn't want to do it right there on the spot. So I'm packing up my stuff or whatever. He say, you're not going to put the insulation and put the pookie and all that back on there, the mask and seal it all back up. And how I had it, man, I do this. You know what I'm saying? I say, man, you need a new damper anyway. Once we put the new damper on there, we'll seal it back up good. And y'all know this house probably about 15 years old. Once you cut into that pookie or whatever, all the dirt and stuff on is already wet. I say, man, I gotta seal. I closed it back over my hands. I gotta seal, but you're not gonna put. You're just gonna leave it like that, dude. For me to not be arguing with this guy, I say, man. I say, sir, it's best for you to just find you another HVAC company. I'm gonna delete my quote. You just find you somebody else to do it. He was like, man, that's not very professional. You should want my business. I said, man, I don't even want your business. I don't even want your business. You know what I'm saying? Because look, I'm trying not to get fussed. I said, sir, I don't even want your business. Because they were hounding me, man. His wife and him, all down my throat. I'm talking about, didn't really believe me that I was telling them that it was the damper. You know what I'm saying? They're not giving me the benefit of the doubt. They questioned, why is this? Because you were just out here doing the contact yesterday. Why didn't you find that problem yesterday? I'm like, man, look here. It's better for you to just go ahead and find you another company, or you can contact your one to come see if they can request you somebody else, man, because I'm not your guy. So I deleted my quote, man, and just like I say, that's why I love the freedom too, man. I don't have to work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Every dollar I don't have to make. You know what I'm saying? But that's my quick story on that helicopter. I would say the moral of the story is, like I say, I'd rather somebody just be watching me. You know what I'm saying? And just don't be asking me 1,000 questions though. And some things, like I say, y'all got to give us the benefit of the doubt. Who's going to put Pookie and all that, seal that back up on a broken damper? And then, let's say if I did get the job, the insulation is wet. Now I got wet Pookie that I'm trying to replace a damper with. Man, we don't do that. That's why I say the customer got to give me the benefit of the doubt. I'm telling him how I got it sealed up. You know what I'm saying? Just patched back up. It's not. Matter of fact, I know what I did too. When I went back up there, I said, okay, that's what I told. I said, okay, man, I went and got some foil tape. I just put the foil tape around, but I wasn't about to put no mask on it. I said, man, here you go. I sent him a picture of it. And I said, here you go. You got it sealed back up, put the foil tape on. I was like, don't even worry about the quote. Because I already knew if I would have came back to that house, man, they just didn't pick it. A lot of people want stuff for cheap and be picky with it. Nah. All right, man, that's my story, man. Like I say, man, sometimes I have tons of not stories, period, dealing with some of these customers. I know I don't share a lot of them. But yeah, man, someone be tripping. All right, peace out, though, man. All right. 30 minutes ago, I said I was going to do 3 minutes. I see I've been on here for 57 minutes, man. So we'll do 3 more, man. Anybody got some more comments or any questions real quick? We're going to get up out of here. NSB say the home warranty company and the homeowner are in the same business. Neither one wants to pay. Man, that's true on some of them. Like I say, some home warranty companies are straight, but some of them, man, will get over on you. And we got some of these, because they know a lot of them home warranty companies like to prey on new companies. I remember Choice, man. Choice will hire anybody. When I first signed up for Choice, when I first started, I ain't even filling out my paperwork. The application, I started the application, whatever, give them a phone number. I ain't give them my EIN number, my bank account, how they pay me, how can they pay me. I ain't finished filling out the paperwork. They already sending me customers. I say, I need to fill out the application. Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead and just take the call. Go ahead and run the call and send your diagnosis. We'll figure that part out. I'm like, man, I should have known that red flag right there. But I say that was way back in 2018. I ain't ran a Choice call, probably since 2019. I was trying to finesse them and try to take some of their customers, because I already knew Choice, they were trying to deny all their customers when I was sending them stuff. So I got to the point, I was like, I already know they're gonna deny them. I'm just gonna go get a customer on my quote. But I don't even play that game with them, because like old boy say, the homeowner and the warranty company the same business. So a lot of those customers don't want to pay. Some of them will, but a lot of them, it ain't worth it. But think about some of these warranty companies that say some of the worst ones got the best marketing, because you could type in right now, probably on Google, what's the best home warranty company, Choice is going to pop up. And that's just marketing. That don't mean they the best one. They just know how to get on that front page of Google. a lot of the homeowners that they get sometimes, you know, going off that first page on Google, and they thinking they signed up for them, and then they 2-3 years paying that monthly fee, and come to find out, nah, that warranty company don't got your best interest. And then they're gonna try to, like I say, they don't have your best interest. And I just told you they gonna get the contractor that don't have that much business experience and just trying to get his feet in the ground, or a lot of companies know how these warranty companies is, so they're gonna send their least experienced technician out there to get him experience to go diagnose that equipment, knowing he fresh out of HVAC school, the 6-week school that they pushing them through. Hey, go troubleshoot their unit. If it's anything more than a capacitor or something like that, you know they lost. If it's capacitor or if it's low on refrigerant, you know what I'm saying? If there's anything more detailed, because they ain't finna go send a $40 an hour take out there. They ain't trying to pay nothing. All right, man, I had fun, man. I'm just show y'all my tidbits. Look like we got our answer for A2L refrigerant, anywhere between $250 to $500. That's what I was getting. So thank y'all for commenting. Thank y'all for participating. Thank y'all for answering my question. That was fun, man. We're gonna get up out of here. All right, HVAC people.